Hello, everyone. Scoops here. Welcome back to some more Return to Grace. The last episode was pretty interesting, I thought, actually. We're on, oh god, I can't remember, a moon of Jupiter. There's this AI called Grace that apparently ushered humanity into its kind of finest days.
I will
But then it
illuminate the
went,
door leading to this transit system.
thank you. But then it went dark about 900 years ago, and humanity's never really recovered. We've since discovered the location of it. I think it looks very dark on that side, but it almost looks like there's just like a black panel there. Anyway, it's just game dev stuff. Yeah, so we've discovered the location of Grace, and now we're slowly starting to unravel its secrets. Last episode we turned on the power, and now I guess we're going somewhere else. We've found some AIs that have been so far kind of helpful. They have a bit of personality.
Alas,
Let's
I
go.
require your nimble fingers again.
All right, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tor.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist? How about the Greek letter Chi?
Are we actually supposed to know this? Uh, I don't know. I exit out. I don't even think I can leave.
The Roman numeral 10?
Okay.
Oh, okay. That one I get. Okay. I appreciate that then. Okay, I'm assuming it's just I feel like playing bingo or something right now. Okay, cool.
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
Do you believe Grace could have done something to cause humans to turn on her?
Like what?
Like becoming too overbearing?
Humans would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my theories, yes.
Ooh, this is ornate. Oh man, we are getting some chop. Actually, hold on one second. Can I realize I might have some programs running?
This must be
Okay,
the main
that's a little better.
entrance. I'm guessing the landing pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addy. Though the pad appears to be buried under meters of ice.
Ooh, well that's fun. This is gorgeous. Ooh, so shiny.
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
Yes, damn
That's
it.
another way to see it, sure.
It's very interesting kind of iconography. But why? Why is it like like hieroglyphics? Guess that's all about to be revealed, potentially.
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire, but they no longer store any useful information.
Okay, well that's good to know. Seats. What are these? When games go too far in this regard, we can examine everything.
Cool statue. Or maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Perhaps at one point in time, though I'm not sure of the relevance of that.
Just curious.
I think it might actually. Yeah, there's definitely a mechanism in there.
Is this an airlock?
Yes, the spire beyond this point can be pressurized.
Should I be scared of that? I guess I'm in a suit.
I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
Oh, right.
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking. Were you assuming station life support could be restored?
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something to do. I will enable that programming now.
Empathy processing. What the hell's that?
Hello, Addie.
Hello. So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush. If you let me accompany you along the path ahead, I can balance the environment to your life force as we walk.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh. Oh.
How are
Gorgeous.
these plants still intact?
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature while still alive.
Whoa.
What is this place?
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being. A fitting starting point for those entering the structure, don't you think? Do you see them, Addie? Life in perfect stillness. The flowers defying the hoarfrost. as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
Which one are you?
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
Fancy words do not make this any less idiotic.
Go ahead, Addie. There are no wrong choices. Do you recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden? I'd love to know what you think
Spirit
of
of the
them.
North. We've come
For
back.
the calibration process.
Trying to figure out what's above us. I don't think it's moving. I think there's just like light flickering that's happening. Maybe it's supposed to be like a dome to the outside world. I feel like we should just be under ice at this point, though, right?
This statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful, I guess.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
Ah, a human truth spanning thousands of years.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
I'm sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about above freezing and we proceed?
It's really up to Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
So weird. I feel like it's leading towards something, but I can't tell what.
This looks like Pacific Revival. Part of an archway, maybe. That's a pretty big piece to ship all this way.
So it must be important, even though it's no longer holding up a roof.
I guess its purpose has changed.
As can happen with people, too.
What's the point of this, Addie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn. This must be Terra Classical, or made in the style.
The ancient Greeks boarded their ships and set out to explore the world, discover its gods, and conquer its monsters. You are an explorer, Addie. But are you here to meet a god or to slay some beast, I wonder? You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and choose a bloom, Addie.
Oh, we actually have to like... Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything here. Let's move on. Although these flowers are gorgeous. Oh, I see. These are the flowers I got to choose from. Ooh, these red ones are gorgeous. There's supposed to be anything? I can't quite tell.
This one.
I had a feeling you'd pick that. You're a risk taker. There's a passion in you, a fire you can
Purple ones are
barely
nice too.
contain that drives you to complete your mission. I'm making the lighting adjustments now. Ah, perfect timing. The room is fully
Ooh.
compressed, and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call me old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
Okay. Oh, I'm just trying to guess of where this is going. Is this going to get, like, psychological at some point? Are we figuring out why it's going to shut down? Oop. Took over.
Very good. Now, when you're ready, you can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared with it.
Well, I don't know about this.
And you're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain it is safe.
Okay.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. A nice, deep breath. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. And when you're ready, another deep breath in.
I don't know. This is
Deep
when
as
you
you
learn
can,
that it
Addie.
went rogue.
Hold it.
There's some kind of weird
3,
toxin in the air.
2, 1,
Maybe it's just benevolent.
and release.
Maybe it's just trying to set the stage for something. I don't know.
Very good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here release into the ether.
Oh, please.
Shut out any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath. Fill those marvelous lungs.
I don't think I've ever done this in a game,
Hold
to
it.
be fair.
3, 2, 1, and release.
Kind of,
Wonderful.
baseline yoga.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward
Can't
the
believe
sky.
we're doing this. Oh. Tap.
Wonderful. How's that feel, Addie?
Kinda nice?
And we're almost done the calibration.
Not
For our
totally
last exercise,
clear
I'll
what we're
ask you to stand
calibrating.
up.
Okay.
Now, once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position in front of you. Now transfer your weight onto one foot. I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Literal balancing? Unbelievable.
Ooh.
Almost there.
Oh, hard to do.
3, 2,
Well, not really. Pretty
1.
basic.
And that's 10 seconds.
Okay.
Excellent, Addie. We've done great work here today. I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
So confused. What is happening? Like, I wish I could have some kind of insight to what's going on. I can provide some kind of extra commentary, but I'm baffled at the moment.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station.
I appreciate
Just let me know
that.
if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned
Ooh.
over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of great things.
That's oppressive. Whoa.
Very cool.
Very
These
cool.
tracks move
I mean, it's
transport
ice.
pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working.
Gorgeous. Okay, so I obviously have to go there. Is there anything below? The giant pit? Anything over the side here? A cool view, I think, more than anything. Really easy to get a screenshot for thumbnails in this game, I'll say. Which is something I appreciate, because some games, not so much.
You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people, which bodes well for finding something cool at the other end.
Are you talking to
This
me?
must be
Because
the
that's what it
transit
felt like.
control room. Looks like people worked here. No power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
And you defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
What about this one?
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said, you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look.
Okay, electrical panel. I am curious about this thing, though.
These look like crystal core processors. Amazing.
Do you still use this technology?
They'd be too expensive to build today. This should show the power status of the room's various systems.
Oh, here we go.
Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers. My dad worked on older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
well, I can tell you there is no joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's removed the entire power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets, while I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind,
You activated Control and Empathy.
for all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Can you combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little Empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always be worse.
It sounds like a wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
All right. Rerouting is good to go. You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Okay. Wait, no, it's this thing.
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you pal.
This feels
Breakers
dodgy.
look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
Turn them
Power's
all
up.
on.
I'll let you do the honors.
I tried to, but
Here we go.
Oh, that's not good. I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
It's okay. Is there, some kind of de-icing system or something?
I don't know.
There is not.
All right, let's look for something to deal with the ice.
that's some kind of some kind of heavy equipment. That
Looks
would
like a
make
welder's
sense.
jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason. This one looks to be in working order.
Here we
Would
go.
it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
That was an achievement for discovered
I'm
evidence
more
of
interested in what that
scavenging.
welding gun might do to the ice.
Which does hint towards something else. Can I run off here? No. It's probably for the best.
All right,
All right,
pal,
let's do this.
Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it.
Would
This
you
is a
trust
welder.
this?
See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
Oops,
For
sorry.
you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel throttle to the torch?
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, I like that. What is it?
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone removed them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
Sounds like science to me.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it's working. We can fly.
easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
To the ice.
All right. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know, but it's great, isn't it?
Yep.
Super fun.
As long as you don't kill me.
Let me shoot. Let me
Alright.
shoot.
This should be close enough.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
This is really hard.
I assume there's no particular science to this. Just kind of. Oh god.
It's these stupid
Oh.
flames are throwing me around.
Okay. Gotta calm down a little bit. Got most of it. Looks like that's all.
That's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it. As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up.
Feels like it's gonna go
Literally.
bad at some point again.
There's more ice here on the right.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, hold it steady.
Sorry.
Okay. I don't think it really needs more than like a cursory pause. Get most of it. That one's gone. That one's gone. That one's gone.
Let's keep going.
On it.
The big way down.
And this last bit here. Now you got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
It's the only day of your
Well,
life.
I'm afraid we're almost done.
Yeah. The note about it being scavenged
it.
is interesting. That means somebody came
Back?
potentially back
Yeah,
here
I know. It's stuff.
after it closed down. Presumably, at least. Or maybe that's why it closed down, why it shut off. Because people came and just kind of gathered all the materials. Would be kind of
That's fun.
poetic
pal.
that the
Make a good team, right?
downfall of
Yeah,
humanity was
I
started
like
by
the
people
part where
being
we burn
greedy
the ice while
or
flying.
desperate. You
Me
don't know.
too. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Let's do it. Guess I have to actually go out there to hop on. It's a very cozy pod, I'll say.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics once we reach the next level.
We don't get a window?
We'll see
Come
any dead
on.
bodies?
Hope so.
Hope so. I mean, I guess so. Well, actually, why would I guess so? That doesn't sound... In what world is dead bodies good?
Do you know if the pod system has stops along the way?
It does not. We are arriving at the track terminus now.
Ooh. Ooh. More bright lights. More plants. Gorgeous. Yeah, I think we're supposed to be encased in ice. These look like they were windows at some point. But not so much anymore. Oh, maybe it's just the storm outside? That could be it too. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. We are
This looks like
outside.
a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be alive in there?
You should really consider thinking before you speak. And then consider not speaking.
Logic. As long as life support is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable PAL now.
Don't you dare. We might need him.
My god. You gonna be
Ooh,
snarky
more
about this?
buttons.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
Ooh, that's a
What's the pattern
burn.
here.
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
Why? Is
And
it-
I thought you were getting the hang of these. Very well. You might call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel.
Oh, like this? Is it backwards?
Just having PAL running in the background is making us all a little stupider. If we did
Backwards,
switch
right?
PAL off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn
There.
something.
Yeah, okay. One of those things where it's like, you so rarely ever actually write things down. Hey, solve security door with no mistakes. Yes. Hey,
I've been thinking about why anyone would want Grace to be shut down. And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
you did
Like
good for
what?
so long.
Control and empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors. As I was saying, empathy interferes with practical decision making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
Huh. Okay. Well, you know what? Just looking at the time, I think that's going to be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's still so many, like, just so many questions and very few answers, but I feel like we're slowly getting somewhere. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you again next time. Have a good day. Bye.